and welcome to The Entrepreneur. I'm your host, Misaka Boa. The Entrepreneur is a program that is designed to showcase various entrepreneurs and how they have thrived in their businesses. Coco Chanel, the famous designer, once said, "Every day is a fashion show and the world, the runway." Today on this episode, we are heading to Olympia Market, where we'll be interacting with Judy Mwelo, an entrepreneur who has ventured into tailoring and fashion designing. Come with me. Good morning. This is Misaka Boa from Zanis.
Yes, please. Good morning. How are you?
Is that Judy Mwelo?
Yes, Judy Mwelo from Nakashima Tailors.
Okay, nice to speak to you. I'm calling to let you know that we are on our way. Where are you located?
At Olympia Market. Yay!
Thank you so much.
Olympia Market behind Mandayo.
Thank you so much. We are on the way. We'll be there shortly.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We have arrived at Olympia Market. Seated with me is Judy Mwelo. Judy, welcome to the interview.
Thank you, Msakaboa.
Tell us about yourself. Who is Judy?
My name is Judy Mwelo. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm into designing and tailoring, business lady, and in ministry. So the other job is sewing, and the other job is ministry at church.
What inspired you into fashion and tailoring?
It was a passion from childhood.
Okay.
Because I would get a dolly, make some clothes for the dolly, and then when I was at school, we were doing domestic. I was one of the best in sewing and even cooking. So when I finished school, my sister said, Madam, designing, continue. So I went to Evelyn Horn College. That's where I did my course.
How has been your entrepreneurial journey since you started?
I've been in business for a long time, and we are growing. Growing physically and growing with the business. So we are growing together with the business. Customers, we have more customers now. We've gone international. Customers from the UK, customers from South Africa, US, Botswana, they are a lot. When they come to Zambia, they visit us to make their outfits and they go back. And the ones that can't come to Zambia, they send people to make an order. So we have international customers. And then we've made outfits for diplomats. We have Irene, the diplomat's wife in Malaysia. We had Her Excellency Hawa from Ethiopia. The name, correct name, from Ethiopia. But we are growing. Our CEO from Zanaco is one of our customers. We are growing.
Okay. How do you stay ahead in terms of fashion trends and styles?
Imagination. Because as a designer, you have to have an imagination where you see material, then you imagine an outfit that will come out from that material. And then when you imagine it, you try to put it on paper, paper, then material, then on a dolly, then a human being buys it. So it's something that is in you. Be creative, be kuganiza motungila kuti chinikatenganyula. How is it going to come out? When I cut the sleeve like this, how is it going to come out? So it's having an imaginary mind, because that is art. In designing, you have to be artistic, creative, and then we have customers that get their designs online. They bring to us to say, I want this outfit, let it come out exactly the way it is. So when you look at the design, the art that is in you, the creativity that is in you has to work with the material, so that when the outcome, the customer is happy.
Do you have a sketchbook where people can select what they want for you to make for them?
We do, because there are some that bring material, then they say, make something for me. So you have to draw it for them to understand what you are going to make, because they want to see it on paper before you make it. So they bring the material, they say, I don't have any design, can you help me with design? So you look at the fabric, then try to draw it, then explain to them how the dress is going to be using that same material, so that when you finish, they are happy with it.
Where do you source your materials from?
It's within Zambia. Some of it, South Africa, customers bring from South Africa, because like the South Africans, they have a specific type of material known as treshwe. So they bring it from South Africa, and then these other ones is local. Safik, Kamwala Market, there are Kamwala shops where they sell tenges, Komesa. So mostly it's local.
And what is your specialization in terms of fashion designing?
We do other prints, because you know there are weddings, a bride would come and say, I want a wedding dress. Not something that she's seen on internet. So she will come with the material and say, I want it to look like this. So you draw it together with the customer, then you make the dress. And others, it's from like Pinterest, the internet.
We now go on a short break. Stay tuned.
This is Jimmy Muchindu. Keep watching The Entrepreneur on Zanis TV, the People's Channel.
Welcome back. In case you've just joined us, we are interviewing Judy Mwelo, the entrepreneur at Olympia Market, who has ventured into fashion and tailoring. What challenges do you face in your business?
You know, customers are different. Others will appreciate and say thank you. Then others will just shout at you to say you've made a mistake. And when they start explaining to say it's not a mistake, it's supposed to be like this, because I'm the tailor, I'm the one who cut the material, and I know what it should look like and how to cut it. They will shout at you, and others will say I'm not satisfied with you. So challenges have been there, but you just know how to handle customers. You just know how to handle people, because people have got different tastes. They've got a different type of trust. They'll bring material to you, and in their mind they will say, you're going to make it the way it is. I doubt. Already they've doubted that you can't make what they want. So after making, that's when you see, okay, is the customer happy? They appreciated, and then those that are happy will go out and introduce you and say, this dress is from Nakachema Tailors. Others will just say, don't go there. So it's 50-50.
In terms of delivery, how do you manage the time?
Delivery on time is challenging. Sometimes you deliver on time, where the customer will also be surprised to say, hey, you are done in 2 days. And then others will say, madam, we've been waiting for 1 week. So challenges have been there, because when you are working, there are those that will walk in with a torn outfit. They'll say, please fix it for me. So the time you are fixing that alteration, already time has gone to make that dress. So you find that you are not finishing it on time. And then there are designs that need you to take time. Customers won't understand to say you need a week to look at the design, study the design, you know how to cut the design and study the fabric. They want it, when they say 2 days, it's 2 days. But when you look at the design, it can take 2 days. So that one, We just allow people to say it. But sometimes it takes 2 weeks, but it depends on the design.
What is your appeal to government through the Ministry of SME?
SMEs, we need help, because if they can finance us, give us a loan or minimal loan where you are able to buy things to use, because there are certain fabrics that can't use the machines that we use. And then when you use glue, they go out there, the glue will come out. So if the Ministry of the SME can help us with the loans, we buy proper machines for certain materials, like those that make handbags, even the leather material. Leather material, you can't use these normal machines. There's this type of machine that needs that. And then we have the chiffon materials, our type of machines. You have to use a certain needle. So if they give us a loan, we can source out those machines, buy them and bring them. And then when we have those loans, at least we have more workers. You have more workers that can be employed, and then meaning more families are being blessed.
How do you market and promote your brands to new customers?
We have a Facebook account. It's under Nakachema Tailors. We post there, and then we have Instagram. Instagram is personal. I haven't yet put Nakachema Tailors on Instagram. And then we have the same customers. When you make, they even tell you to say, I'm going to advertise for you. So when they go out there, they take pictures, they put on their post, they mention my name, to say dress done by Judy, others to say dress done by Nakachema Tailors. So it's through the customers and Facebook.
How many people have you empowered in your business?
Yes, as of now, I have one permanent one, and then others we get on a contract basis. Because if you put more on permanent, and then that month you didn't do well, you have a problem with salary. So if you do a contract, they'll be able to make more outfits, because they know they are calculating per outfit. And then those that we've empowered are there. There's one in City Market. She was like a student from Ditandizeni. I was with her for a year. Then she went to do her own thing. She's at City Market, the old one. She does uniforms there. She's just along those corridors. There's one at Kamwala. There's one who's doing her own thing. She was also from Ditandizeni. I was with her for 7 years until she said, okay, now I can do my own thing.
What advice would you give to people who want to venture into fashion, tailoring and designing?
They should. If they have that passion, the desire, they should, because it's on the market. You can never go wrong with a restaurant. You can never go wrong with tailoring, because there are those that will be bringing things for alterations, and their weddings, their kitchen parties, their functions almost every weekend. So when you have that passion and you buy a machine and you just sit by the corner where people can see you, you are done.
Have you participated in any fashion show?
Yes, I did. Zambia Fashion Week, we did two times, 2 years. And then there's a time I went to Finland, I carried some outfits. I did the fashion show there. There was a lady who does wedding dresses. So she was promoting her wedding dresses. Then she invited me to be part of that fashion show. And we won. Oh. We made an African dress, plain with the bottom chitenge. They just said Afro whatever. There's a name they call it. Mixed modern material and chitenge. They said, how can you win on my show? They said, it happens. Because what she brought were wedding dresses, but we brought different outfits.
Judy, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Musakabowa. It was a pleasure meeting you. I've enjoyed the interview. And Zanis, I say thank you so much, because the TV program is really helping the entrepreneur out there, because they are able to bring out what they need. Like an entrepreneur, whatever they need, it's your TV that will take the message out there. So I say thank you so much for making me come to your program, making me be on the Entrepreneur TV program. Zanis, the People's Channel.
On that note, we come to the end of the program, The Entrepreneur. Today on the program, we featured Judy Mwelo, an entrepreneur at Olympia Market who has ventured into tailoring and fashion designing. Bye-bye.